Hi everyone, I'm Lani and welcome to Lahneeland. For those who've been following Operation Nutrition, I thought it was about time that I jumped on camera and introduced myself, so hi. I wanted to just give you guys a little bit of a rundown on what's been happening for me over the last week and a half since I met with Jessica. So Jessica Cox, Nutritionist, is the lady that I am going to be seeing for quite some time, and she's going to be helping me with my nutrition, my diet, and trying to take away some of these symptoms that have been making me a bit sick over the last few years. Things like bloating, a bit of acid reflux, nausea, fatigue, these symptoms that the doctors couldn't work out what was going wrong with me. They kept coming up with, oh, your test results are okay. So that was the reason why I sought out a nutritionist, to see if it's something in my diet. And from the way things are going, I'm starting to think that it might be. So basically, after I met Jessica, we came up with a bit of a food plan, and it was something that was quite similar to what I was already eating, but with a few changes. So we took out wheat, we took out dairy, and we're substituting them with other things. So I can still eat rye. We've not cut out gluten so much. It's more just the wheat to try and test if that is what is causing these problems. So this is my food plan. This is what Jessica gave me after we met. So basically from, I guess, day dot, I was able to go and make these changes. She provided me with different options for breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner, pre-workouts, post-workouts. So pretty much everything I would need to know to get right into it. I did actually wait a few days. I waited until the Monday after I saw her to start, so I could start on a fresh week. And it's been going pretty well. I must admit, when I started this, I decided to be very honest with myself and very honest with the people who were following this journey with me. So if you've read my post yesterday about the lessons I learned in week 1, you will know that there were a few tough bits. So things like going shopping and trying to read all the labels and not really understanding yet what they mean, and looking for certain brands that you can eat, that was a little bit tough. It's something I hadn't really done before. But it was also quite exciting, so don't be put off by that. I guess the other things are being prepared. I wasn't entirely prepared. I hadn't prepped my meals. I hadn't done things like that. So I found there were times where I was quite hungry. I didn't have the right things there to eat. I still cut out the wheat and the dairy. I didn't have anything with that in it, but the combinations weren't as good as they could be. So that's something I'll be focusing on this week. I'm also going to be keeping a food diary now, so I can see exactly what I'm putting in my body at exactly what time and be mindful of what is going in. This week I also had some tests done. So I had the urine sample. Jess will be going through the results with me when we catch up on the 23rd. I also did my blood test. Here are the results. All letters and numbers to me, but I'm sure that when we go through them, it will show something. And basically, I guess I've got a week and a half left until I meet with Jessica again. We go through everything and create a forward plan from there. As far as how I'm feeling, I'm a little bit tired, but I think that's because my diet was very wheat-based to start with, so it's probably cutting those things out that I was eating a lot of, and my body's readjusting. Also, the bloating, it was still there for the first bit, but the last few days it's been gone, so I have been waking up feeling a lot better than what I was before, which is really good. So starting to feel a little bit better, starting to feel a little bit healthier, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the journey. So stay tuned, and I'll check back in with you guys soon. Peace.